There he is. There he is. He's waiting. He's waiting. Jared's waiting. Good morning, everybody. It is a Saturday. Good morning, Jared does it again. Hey, Andrew with the rose, Carrie with the heartbeat, JDM with the ice cream cone. Jared, Candy with the heartbeat. Good morning, everybody. Start tapping, tap, tap, tap. Mark DeCastro over on YouTube. Good morning. It's just like Monday morning all over again. We cleaned up the chart here also. Less stuff on there. I want you guys to see moving average and candles. You like it better with all the goo-goos up here? Good morning, everybody. I can even bring a lower for you. How's that? Look at that, huh? Look at that crisp chart. Brad James with the heartbeat. Zen Method with the lightning and the goat. Hello, Mr. Dave on the tubes. Good morning, Chef Joseph. What is his trick? Have we figured it out yet? Good morning, good morning, good morning. YouTube tutorial. Laura, good morning. Florida Flex is in the house. Andrew, you guys got to figure it out. Eduardo, Justin Richardson is in the house. Good morning, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. Tap your hearts out. Let's go. You get it? Heart me. Tap your hearts out. Good morning. I took out all the indicator titles up here to the upper left, so we have more room to see chart. Do you guys like that? You hold me. I'm moving the prices over a little bit too. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go, my traders, my babies. Scott Davis with the heartbeat. Davion with the heartbeat. Hillary. I'll get your question. I saw you message me. Everyone in this house has tested positive for COVID. We all got it. We all got it. I think I'm getting better, though. Well, it wasn't that bad to begin with. Good morning, Jared. We are going to answer your question right here on the live that you posted this morning in the VIP. Amen, amen. Morning, Kiki's. Kiki, what's up, baby? Kiki Sim, you changed your name, I think. Didn't you change your name? Were you always Kiki Sim? Good morning. Any questions you have that you're struggling with, I want you to post them throughout the live, and we will go over them for you. Even though you're not in the VIP, I will still answer and help you on here. That's why we're here. We're here to go over the market, to make you better traders. We want you to get to your goals in trading. That is the number one thing. We don't want to sit on here and debate and all of that. We are here to teach you how to trade successfully, okay? Andrew Wester with the Shamrock. Yeah. Kiki Sim with the lightning. Davion with the lightning. Yes, we're going to analyze Tesla. We're going to analyze anything you guys want. You just got to put them in the chat. First, we have to get to 10,000 likes. We are at 6,000, and then we'll get this party started, okay? Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. I've been doing this for the long time of 20 years. It'll be 21 in April. We are here to help you. I want to make you great traders, and I can, but you have to listen, okay? All we ask that you do throughout the live is tap the screens on YouTube and on TikTok and share the live out on YouTube and TikTok. Also, head over to our Instagram, official Voss, VOSS Trading, and give us a follow over there on Instagram, okay? You can also follow us on the Facebook at Official Voss Trading. You're going to see a lot of ads going up on Facebook very soon. Ryan McDonald with the rose. Facebook has a 13% conversion rate. It's incredible. Lino Rocha with the lightning. Ryan McDonald, yes, there he is with the rose. I love you guys. SSS, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Hustle for mine. I appreciate you. Remember, get your heart me's in up in the top left corner. Give us a follow and say hello to us. Come join the Voss Trading Education family. We would love to have you here as part of the family, okay? We are at 10,000 likes. Keep tapping. First off, we're going to start with is we're going to go over Miss Market from yesterday. So we had a 10% correction in the market. As you know, every about 18 months, we will get a correction in the market. So remember that, okay, folks? So nothing's crashing, nothing's going in the trash, all of that nonsense, okay? And then we had a nice bounce up back to the 8 because all roads lead back to the 20. Remember that. Candy with the night star. Thank you, my Candy. The issue that SPY is going to have for a little while is that once we get through the 8, we got the 20 here. All right, the 200 here. So that's going to be a problem around 573 for Miss Market, but that's okay. We don't care about that, right? We only care about our setups. In the end, traders, you don't care which way the market goes, up or down. If you have a bias to one side, then you're going to have a real problem being consistent in the market. You have to be a great shorter, and you have to be a great to the long side trader, okay? And we teach you both sides of the market in our VIP education community. So yesterday on Miss Market, we opened up, and we're going to pull this back here a little bit. And as you can see here, we mapped out our whip zones. You opened in position 2, the start of position 2. Remember, traders, when you open in position 2, you can get a full cycle out of it, which you did here on the SPY before you got your nice pullback. So you got, if you go to your 5-minute, well, we're going to pull this up for you first, okay? You get your move up, back, and then cycled out and down you go to the 5 to the 200. Does everybody see that? On the 2-minute, you get a full cycle. We're going to go back to the 2. You get your move up. Well, you start down. Remember I told you that first candle because the 20 was down here and the 200 was up here. You always get that first pullback first, and then you go, and which you did here. So you get your 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you cycle out and you come back to the 20. So when you're up here, traders, after the open, you're not looking to go long anymore to the upside. You are looking now for that pullback. You need that cycle pullback, and it can pull back hard, okay? And congratulations to Johnny Dollar, who got that Amazon cycled pullback yesterday on that short. So congratulations to Johnny Dollar. He's doing very, very well. He's been with us for a long time, Johnny Dollar, and he's doing very well. I'm so proud of him. Never complains. He's always in there doing his thing, and he turns out some great trades, man. Candy, Duco, the purple dog with the rose, Duco with the heartbeat, and the team bracelet. Thank you, Duco. Yes, keep tapping, everybody. Johnny Dollar. So I'm going to show you right now. We'll go over to Amazon. Johnny Dollar, because we teach our traders that the 5-minute, and everyone knows this, is the one. The 5-minute chart is where you're going to make your living, folks, not the 2 and not the 1, all right? You're just going to get chopped up on those time frames after 10 o'clock. So Johnny Dollar read the cycle, 2, 3, bam, hammered that pig to the downside right there and got a beautiful short. He was waiting for it. He knew what was going to happen, right? We had to move up. We cycled out up here. We have to come down, back down before we get that next run to the upside. You also have to know where you are in your retracements, folks. This was your gap up, okay? This was your gap to the upside where you open. That is your 50% mark. Even though he took this short to the downside, that was cycle 3. It cycled out. Now you're starting in 1 in the cycle to go back up because you were only at the 50% retracement level. So you can hammer that back up. Look at that 20 on the 5. That's glorious. Anyone take that trade to the upside here on Amazon? Look, traders, let me show you this. I was looking at this yesterday for a while. You have your 200 in the way, okay? And we always tell you never trade into the 200. You also got an A+ setup here, right? You see this beautiful A+ setup? Could you enter that trade? I would tell our traders don't. But If you're more of a trader who's experienced, you can go in with smaller share size. So if you're used to going in with 500 shares per trade, you're going to knock that down to 250, all right? And then see what happens to the upside. But you also have to have great risk management. So after you get in, as you start approaching that 200, you got to put the break even in, okay? And then if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. But at least you went in with lower. It's all about risk management. Always, always, always. That is always number one. And so many new traders just don't do risk because they have money on the brain. All they think about is how fast can I make a quick buck? And what happens is you find out how fast you lose a quick buck in the market, okay? Because you have no risk management skills. And in the beginning, when you become a trader, you're not supposed to have any risk management skills because you don't know what you're doing. And that is okay. But it's going to be a very, very, very painful journey. Now, you could have took this trade here to the upside. You get your 1-to-1, no problem on it. Then you get your pullback. You get another 1-to-1 over here. So you had plenty of opportunities on Amazon yesterday to the upside. I mean, you had color change galore. 1 bar color change galore, okay? Now, if we go back to our 2-minute here on Amazon, what do we notice? We start to get a little wide up here, right? We start to get a little wide. So that means the party to the upside is coming to an end. We need that 20 to pull back to that 200. All right? You always need to pull that curtain down. Pull that curtain down. All right? Because that 20 has to come back to your 200, which it does right here. They all do. And now you're set up for a narrow state coming into Monday. You see how that plays out? Oh, the market to the upside, I don't think is done yet, everybody. Now, that was Amazon. If you look on Google here, you get far away, and then what happens? You pull back to that 20. You see? You pull back, then Google went again. All right? But now you're in a neutral state coming into Monday. So if we were to map our whip zone right up here and right down here, you have a wide whip zone. So anything above that whip zone coming into Monday, you got to wait. You're going to get a pullback first because look how it closed. Look how far you are from that 20. Distance is everything when it comes to trading, okay? Zed Method with the Shamrock. We're going to answer Jared's question here shortly. He had a very good question. Matt Dixon with the GOAT and Duco. Thank you, everyone. How did we do this week? How did we do this week? Did we have a green week? Hey, Virginia! Yes, it is. Hello, Virginia. Bianca, we teach you all that in the VIP. You bought a full share of Walmart yesterday to the upside. Let's take a look. Walmart. I think we mapped this out yesterday. Didn't we? Didn't we map this out? Nope. Did we? Yes, we did. So Walmart at the open yesterday, you open in the whip zone. All right? You're not doing anything on Walmart until you get out of the whip zone here, okay? Out of the whip zone, and you had nothing going on here. How'd you make out with that trade? The VIP is $25 a month or $275 for the entire year. You have two options, the monthly or the yearly. How did we do? Green or red? If you were green this past week, put a shamrock in the chat. If you were red, put something red in the chat, a red heart. Snoop Guy, link is in my bio, thevosstrading.com. Snoop Guy, only get in there if you are, and we're going to go over this shortly, you are someone who's disciplined with a no-quit attitude. If you quit a lot, don't do it. Slightly red, green. I like this. Red, a Trini, Florida Flex, red. Hillary green. I like to heal. Ellen. Snoop Guy. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Just who we're looking for. Snoop Guy, you can't possibly trade options until you know how to trade price action. And we're going to teach you how to trade the market and price action correctly. Look at these green. Lino, Candy, Matt Dixon, VIPers to the moon. Caesar, red, green. Brad James, VIPer. Yes, thank you for the follow. Miraza, for the follow. Yes, it is. Yes, if you have a full-time job, you can join. You got to start somewhere, right? VIPers have been killing it. You guys are doing awesome. This is the best VIP group we ever had. If you stick it out and don't quit, you will eventually conquer the market. Quitters never win. Remember that. So why do people join the VIP? Okay, why? Number one, they want to supplement their income. Number two, they want a new career path. And number three, they want time freedom. Those are the three reasons why people become traders. All right. And in our VIP, we can help you get to either one of those goals or all of those goals. But you have to come into the market and you have to listen to what I tell you to do. You have to watch all the training recordings. All right. You have to be on all the live trainings I give every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. You have to post your trades every day in VIP trades so we can review them. We have a Reds channel and a Greens. Your Greens, your winners go in. Your Reds, your losers go in. I look at every trade. Okay, even in the greens, I will go through all of them. I comment on your green trades. If it needs commenting, I will comment on all your red trades. JL Habo with the chili. So if you post something in the green room and you don't get a comment from me, it was a good trade. Zen Method with the Shamrock. Let's go over Apple. Let's do Apple to the moon. All right, here we go on Apple. So what did I tell you guys on Apple yesterday? Our 20 was way down here. Our 200 was up here. You need a pullback of some sort before you can go long on this. You just don't get it. You come through the whip zone and you get chopped up here at the whole number, okay? Does everybody see that? You are too far from the 20. Your 20 has to catch up to the 200 before you get any kind of good move out of this. Does everyone understand? When your 20 is way down here and your 200 is way up here, you're going to chop around. This is exactly what you did on Apple. You just chopped. Chop suey, baby. How many of you tried to go long there and got chopped up? Well, you look where your 20 is. You ain't going long there. You ain't going long there. You're in a neutral state to the downside. Where are you going? Chop suey, everybody. And if you have on your pre-market data, this is not going to show you that. Your pre-market data will show you that that's a beautiful setup to the upside. Huh? And then you get, look, you get close, you're 20 and a 200, whammo, to the downside, right? Then your 20 and 200 get close, and then you get a beautiful trade to the upside. You have to know the state of your stock. You got to know what position you're in. If you learn anything in trading, that is what you need to learn, okay? The state and the position. Once you learn this, it is a game changer on how you trade. You don't need all your RSI, your MACDs, and all that other nonsense. You don't need it, I promise you. And let me ask you all a question. You all have it on that aren't in our VIP, right? Is it working? Is it working? Are you consistently profitable every month using all that garbage? No. It's time to make a change. It is time to change the way you trade and how you trade. All right? I'm telling you, you can do this. All right, traders? So Apple finishes in this neutral state. Your whip zone level coming into Monday is going to be right here. And we're going to teach you how to mark out the whip zones in the VIP also. So depending on where you get, if you open in the whip zone coming to Monday, that's good because you get your pullback here. And then coming through the whip zone, you can look for your long in your neutral state. If you gap up on Apple on Monday, are you going long on Apple to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. If you open right here on Apple on Monday, are you taking that long to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. YouTube, put it in the chat. HL Capital in the VIP, you will learn all about our strategy. It's the only strategy you can change, to be honest with you. JL Habo with the chili. No, Gustavo, no. Everyone, please tell Gustavo why we don't go long here. You are wide state. This is a wide state. A, B, C. You are coming back to the downside on Apple if you open up on the gap. A amateur trader would take this long to the upside and blow up an account right here. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, okay? Does everyone understand this? This is very, very important. They're like, damn, Voss is giving away a lot today because I want to help you. It's Saturday. You get in that VIP this weekend. By Monday, you are going to be you're going to think totally different about how the market works. And then you're going to see everything we teach you works to a T, and you're going to say, God damn, why didn't I find this guy earlier? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go over to Google. Google. Okay? If we open, this almost looks exactly like Apple, doesn't it? If we open up here on Google, are we going long to the upside? No. You got ABC. You got your ABC wide states. You are bringing this back, folks. It is so obvious. It's almost ridiculous. Okay? And this is why our VIPers are having success. They know where they are in their state, their position, their cycle, and they're starting to have great risk management. All right? The 3 fundamentals of trading. And number 1, who knows what they are? Who knows number 1? Put it in the chat. Putting on a clinic here today, folks. What is the number 1 fundamental of trading that you must have in order to be a consistent, profitable day trader? What is it? What is it? Good, Atrini. No, not state, not position, not patience. User 758-217-924. You got it. Risk management is number 1. What is number 2 to be a successful trader in the market consistently? You got to have great risk. What else? After you have great risk, then what do you need to be a great trader? Good job, Eduardo and SM. Good job on the tubes. I love it. I didn't sleep properly for a week after joining Voss. Wow. That's it, SM. That's it, baby. Number 2, what is it? Not patience. No. Let's go. No. You must know entry. A+ setups. What is the correct entry? That is where a lot of you do not get in properly. A lot of you go long where you should short, and you short where you should go long. How many of you, non-VIPers, enter a trade and say to yourself, every time I enter a trade, it goes the opposite direction? How many of you can say that on a consistent basis? Put that in the chat. Remember, everybody, we're just muting the mutants. Don't block them, just mute them, because we need them to, we need to teach them. It's very, very important, okay? So just mute. How many of you enter a trade every time and say, man, it went in the other direction? It does it every time. And then you say to yourself, this is what you say to yourself, I'm just going to do the opposite of what I should do, because every time I lose. That is because you have terrible entry. You have no idea where you are in the cycle, the state, or position of your stock. And number 3, to be a consistent, profitable trader, what is it? We start with your risk management. We are going to make you a great loser. Then we're going to teach you A+ setups and make you a great winner. What's number 3? After you have the risk and the entry. I used to do that every day. Yep, I used to do that every day. You blew an account. I get it. Joe, you're on the right track. Maximizing your profits. This is what you're going to work on for the rest of your life. Maximizing profits. Now, these are the 3 fundamentals of being a consistent, profitable trader. Okay? Risk management, entry, maximizing profits. Now, when we get to maximizing profits, number 3, what does that mean? Does that mean that you take more trades? Okay, I'm great at risk, Voss. I'm great at A+ setups. So now to make more money, I'm going to take more trades. Here's the answer to that. No! How do you make more money? Won't you become consistently profitable in the market? Put it in the chat. Take profits at specific points. Nope. You don't stay in a trade longer, and you don't take more trades. No. How do you make more money? You got it, Todd Batten. You got it, Jared. You got it, Q-Dog. You increase your size, your contract size, or your share size, okay? The number one amateur thing to do to think you make more money is to stay in a trade longer or take more trades. No, the more trades you take in the market, the more you will lose. The longer you stay in a trade, the better chance you have of losing that trade. Why is that? Why, when you stay in a trade too long, do you wind up losing or break even on a trade? Tell me why. Come on, we're putting on a clinic. We're putting on a clinic in here today. Let's go. Exposure to risk. Yep, that's one reason. But what is the main reason that will happen? You were at the mercy of what? Nothing goes to the moon. Right. You're on the right path, Andy. Very good. A Trini. Bingo. The market cycle. You are at the mercy of the market cycle at all times. We know the market is going to cycle out every time. 1, 2, 3, hut. 1, 2, 3, hut. 1, 2, 3, hut. 1, 2, 3, hut. So if you're in a trade to the upside and you're in, you're like, I'm just a greedy son of a gun. And you're holding on. Guess what? It's cycled out. Guess what's going to happen? 1, 2, 3, hut. You ever catch that? You're in a trade too long. Let's back this up. And all of a sudden it starts pulling back on you and you're like, oh my God. And then it starts to come back up again. Oh, I'm okay. I'm safe. And then whammo to the downside. And now you're like, right? On cycle 2, back up. You think you're safe here. You think that boy's going back up. No, it ain't. And we can show you that right now on Amazon. Johnny Dollar traded with the big boys on Friday. Right, Johnny? You were with the big boys. We're going to the moon. Now, for those of you who had the right entry above the 200, I applaud you. For those amateurs who got in up here, you are in trouble now, right? You get in, it pulls back. This is for you, okay? It pulls back. Now you're in trouble. You're saying to yourself, oh boy. But then you see it coming back up here. You see this coming back up? Nope. Because professional traders, our VIP traders, are waiting to take you out right there. Wham! To the downside. Because we know it's going to be, once that color change occurs, we're going to be on market 3 of the cycle. You have no idea what the market cycle is. You don't even have a clue. You are entering, and this is not saying anything bad about you, okay? This is that you're a new trader. You're getting in here late, right? The party's over up there. Okay, traders? You get this pullback. Now you have no risk management at all. So you're hanging on for dear life. You're praying to the gods now. Please go back up. I'll wash dishes all week. I won't be mean to anybody. I swear. Please just go back up. You start praying. All right? That's what an amateur does. Then it starts coming back up and you're getting happy again. And a lot of times people add there. So they enter here. Come on, folks. This is a clinic right here. You enter here, an amateur, pulls back. As it starts coming back up, you enter more there because you're maximizing, you're being greedy. And then you're not going to make it, folks. Look at this candle here. You're not making it back up. And if you do come back up here, you're still not going long. Why aren't you going long up there? You can pray all day. You're never going to go through to the upside. Why? Because you're too far from the 20. You're too far from the 8. Your position is horrible. You can't enter up there. So all professionals are waiting for the short right here. People who trade a lot of money, who do this for a long time, as you are going long to the upside right here, do you know when you're going long, they're already putting in their short orders right here? They are hammering their short orders right there as you're entering to go long there. Think about that for a second. Think about how scary that is. You don't know what you're doing. You are going long, and the professionals are shorting against you. And then that's why you get whammo to the downside. And then the party's over. You now just lost $4 per share. Your account is gone. And then what happens on your account? The margin starts going off. Now you're in a margin call. Now you really got a problem. Got to know how to trade price action. Price action is king and will always be king. Jason with the rose, Brad with the lightning, Brad with the winning, Candy with the goat, Measy with the heart me. And this is just a taste of what you get every Tuesday and Thursday night in the VIP live trainings. God, I love this game. Zen with the heartbeat. Powder with the heartbeat. Zen with the chili. You got to know what you're doing. Shame on you if you trade and you don't know what you're doing. Shame on you. Thank you for the follow, DJ True, Jay Cordero, Velasquez, Rob with the follow. Okay, now, here we go. Jared asked a very good question, one of our VIP coaches. Let me take this whip zone level off. He says, Voss, when we enter a trade, we know we don't want to enter a trade into a whole number. What we mean by that, okay? I want to clear this up. Here's the 200 whole number, traders, okay? If you were about to enter, you do not enter at 199.99 or 199.90, okay? That is what we mean by entering in a whole number. Now, let's say you're at the 200 level here. Let's say you're about to enter at 199.70, okay? You're going to take a trade at 199.70 to the upside, but your risk is 60 cents to the downside. So you need to know your risk to reward. You need to make 60 cents if you're risking 60 cents minimum. That is your one-to-one. You cannot be consistently profitable if you can't even hit a one-to-one on a trade. Okay? You'll never make it. Yes, you can take the trade, but what conditions, Jared, do you must have in order to take that trade? Are you going to take that trade in position 2 from the 20? Nope. Are you going to take that trade in position 3 from the 20? No. As long as you're near the 20 to the upside, then go for it. Okay? Take your trade. When you get up to your whole number, lock in your break even. And then you have no control over what's going to happen. All right? Always think manage risk first, but don't let managing risk keep you out of a trade. You only get so many setups per day to take. The more you have analysis paralysis, the less trades you're going to take. And you're going to start building analysis paralysis into your trading plan. And you don't want to do that because then you start over trading and making bad trades. All right? Did that clear it up, Jared? Put it in the chat. A double confirmation with the whole number above. So what you want to do typically is you want it to get above the whole number and then wait for a retest of the whole number, and then you can go about your journey. But that takes patience. A lot of traders can't do that. I'm not waiting for a retest, Voss. Are you kidding me? I got to trade, and lose. Jared, you good on that, baby? I wanted to do this on the live for you today because it was more than just typing. The average time you hold a share, that depends. How long does it take you to get your one-to-one? So if you enter, I'm putting a clinic on for you guys today. If you enter a trade to the upside, all right, we always, anytime we talk about going long, apply the same concept on shorting, all right? Just a lot of people, they hear the word short, and they're like, oh. It's easier. They go along. Here we go. You ready? To the upside. Who asked that amazing question? Who asked that question? Melissa, maybe, I think it was, or Melanie. So you're going up to the long side, okay? Melissa, we're going to teach you how to manage risk management. We are going to teach you where your risk getting out should be on every single trade. So let's say, I'm not going to teach you that on here, though. Let's say right now you know where that is, and you're risking 40 cents. So you're going long, but where we teach you to get out, it's 40-cent risk. That means you're going to lose 40 cents per share if it comes back and hits your stop. You must now make 40 cents to the upside because you're risking. That's a one-to-one. You got it? Minimum. Maximum, you should be shooting for a 2-to-1 or higher, okay? So I would say 2-to-1 is the limit because usually by the time you get 2-to-1, you're cycled out anyway. So you're going to get a pullback, and then you regroup for your next trade. So you're risking 40 cents. You need to make 40 cents to get your 1-to-1. It may take 5 minutes to get there. It may take 10 minutes to get there. It may take 15 minutes to get there. You don't know. Don't base the trade on how much time you've been in it. All you do is hope that your trade gets the 1-to-1. Remember, traders, what is the only thing you have control over? The number one thing you have control over in the market. This is the only thing you can control. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. This is the only thing you control, folks, and nothing else. You don't control anything else. As much as people are going to tell you, you don't. You don't. Risk management. This is the only thing you control. That's it. You get in a trade to the upside, you put your stop, and that's it. All you can control in your risk. Once you get in a trade, you have no power if that's going up or down. Zero, zilch, nada. Right? So as you're in the trade now, you enter a trade. What is the only thing you control while that stock is moving up and down? What is you only control your risk? That's it. You have no control over anything else. You can pray. You can do a dance. You could scream, yell. You could cheer it on like you're at the racetrack. Ain't going to work. You have no chance after that. It's up to you. It's up to the market. But with that said, folks, VIPers, please tell everybody in here, the A-plus setups that we teach you, you will have a 70% chance or higher of a successful trade. That 30% chance, you're going to be great at risk management. Why? Because when you enter a trade, you're going to say, okay, I have a 70% chance of winning this trade, right? But it's trading. Nothing is guaranteed. 30% of the time, you have a chance of losing that trade. And when you become a great loser during that 30%, it lets you trade again and one more time so you could be green for the day. Most of you right now, you take a trade and lose, it wipes you out for the entire day. A lot of you will enter a trade. This is your long, and bam, you're getting out way down here. Now you have a big and negative on the board. And now, what are you going to say to yourself? You just lost $500. What's the first thing you're saying to yourself? I'm going to go in with double. The next trade, double to make that back quick. I'm going in double. And you're not going to be patient because now you're all emotional. Emotions have taken over because Miss Market has just hammered you. So now you're mad. You're mad. The ego kicks in. Come on, bro. You ain't going to beat me, bro. Right? So now you get all bent out of shape and you're going to say, I went in with 300 shares last time. I'm going in with 6 because I got to make back that loss. And I want to make more and be green. So you get in the trade. Here you go again. You're in. Whammo! Now you're down another 1,000. So now you're down $1,500 on the day. Now you're really in trouble. So you went from being all excited when the bell goes off to losing your first trade of 500. Ego kicks in. You're mad. Then Miss Market is now going to humble you very quickly. And bam, another 1,000 loss. So that ego just went, ooh, you just shriveled up. Oh, and you're staring at the screen like this. How many of you have stared at a screen like this after your loss? And done this. And done the breath. Oh, why? Then you start talking to yourself. Why? Why? Every day. Every day. I get in, it goes the other way. Every day. Why am I doing this? You can't win. It's impossible. You can't do this. Right now you're saying to yourself, holy cow, how does this guy know this is me? Because I've been there. I've been there. For the first 10 years of doing this, I suck more than you. I've broken everything imaginable in my house. You can ask my wife. I've broken everything. Smashed. Everything. I've been there. I've talked to myself more times in my life than anyone on the planet Earth. I get it. I get it. But there's a time where you have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? What questions do we got? Thank you for the follows, Joanna, Ingbangers, Devin, Yafi, Fufu, and I'm on here with COVID. I'm here for you. I want to help you. I know what you're going through. If I wanted to rob you, I would charge you a hell of a lot more than $25 a month. Andrew with the goat. Dad Vibes with the rose. Candy with the shamrock. Toad with the heartbeat. DJ True with the rose. Lino Rocha with the lightning. What questions do we have? So you set a limit to lose, and if you get there, you sell. No, Melissa. No. You never, when you enter a trade, okay, this is another mistake amateurs make. Good question, Melissa. When you enter a trade to the upside, you never set a stop to sell at your one-to-one. Never! That is one of the biggest amateur mistakes you can possibly make, because when it hits your one-to-one, it may go higher. Remember, 1-to-1 is the minimum. 2-to-1 is where you want to be, okay? But 1-to-1, you can make a beautiful living off of. Trade 1-to-1, done. Trade 1-to-1, done. Trade 1-to-1, done. Done. 3 trades, 1-to-1, boom. Just took $2 per share out of the market. If you're going for 2-to-1 on your trade, and you hit that 2-to-1 on one trade, you're done. You're done. You're not going to go try and trade again for another 2-to-1. You're not going to have that many moves in the market to get 2-to-1s. But you'll have plenty of trading opportunities to get 1-to-1s. But you never want to limit yourself with a stop up there saying, okay, when it hits 1-to-1, sell everything. No, you got to manage your trade, which we'll teach you, okay? There's a lot of obstacles when you get to your 1-to-1. You have to see, do you have resistance above you? And a lot of things amateur traders also do, everybody, they trade with one time frame. They're on the 1 or the 2 minute, okay, I'm ready to trade now. Here we go. No way, Jose. Okay? No way, Jose. On Amazon to the upside. Another big rejection point. You ran into your daily 208. Remember we talked about that on TikTok yesterday morning? Watch that daily. How many times did I say that? You have to know on the higher time frames where you're going. Do you have room to make the trade on your execution time frame? Okay, traders? We're going to teach you how to trade on multiple time frames at the same time. That is, you got to. There is no professional trader in the world, professional trader now, that trades with one time frame. Impossible. You can mark up these charts on the one time frame all you want. You can mark this up until the cows come home with your trend lines, your RSI, your volume. Nope. And my question to you is it working? Is it working? Be humble. Look in the mirror and say, I was just on TikTok Live. Voss just talked about everything that doesn't work. I'm doing that. Is it working? No. Be honest with yourself. You can't get better until you're honest with yourself in trading. This is one of those things, trading, that brings the biggest egos to the ballpark. Do you know why? You know why trading brings the biggest egos to the ballpark? Put in the chat. Let's see if you know. Davion with the lightning. Candy with the winning chip. And this is changing, by the way. Ladies, you're going to love this, because right now, a higher percentage of men trade the market. So it comes with the big ego. But that is changing. A lot of ladies now are getting into the market. And let me tell you all something right now. Men, get ready to cringe right now. The women, once they learn how to trade, will kick your booty. It's not even close. Every day on VIP, I'm shouting out a woman. Candy, right? Tennille, Hillary, Josephina. VIP men, tell them. The women just get it. You know why? Because when a woman trades, they don't bring this to the table. They got no ego. They go, I'm going to do everything that I'm told and learn and apply it. That's all they're doing. The man is sitting there arguing with me or my coaches for the first week of their VIP experience. No, Voss, I'm going to do it this way. Well, then I say to them privately, what you're doing, is it working? Why are you in here if you're so great and know everything? Why are you here? And they don't answer. They don't answer because I'm losing. Well, then shut up. And then they shut up and they trade the way I tell them. And then all of a sudden, we're best friends. How about that? Hallelujah. When you get a lady trader in the VIP, they go, Voss, what do I need to do? Watch X, Y, and Z. Okay, Monday morning, have your simulator account set up. Done. Trade. Post it. Let me review it. Done. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They just do it. Let the ego go. Good job, Surge Fitness. You're in the right place, baby. Hope you're doing well. Why do people make fake accounts of me? They do that with everyone on TikTok. If you look at anyone with 50,000 followers or more, they have like 100 accounts of fake people. They won't do anything about it. I don't know why, TikTok. And Discord's even worse. Can you trade on your phone? Physically? Sure. How are you going to look at multiple time frames on your phone? And let me ask you a question. For those of you that are trading on your phone, how good are you doing? Always go back. Listen, when someone's giving you advice, who's been through this before, 20 years worth, when I'm giving you advice, and if you disagree with me, I want you to say to yourself, he's saying what I'm doing right now. And then say, is it working? Always go back to, is it working? Is it working? No. You know that. I know that. Everyone knows that. I can tell by the sentences you put in here. I can see it a mile away, guys. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, you can't do it on your phone. You do not trade on your phone, okay? Folks, listen to me. When you join our VIP, you got to be profitable in the simulator for 6 months straight. If you cannot be profitable in a simulator for 6 months straight, so that means you're green February, March, April, May, June, July, August, okay? 6 months straight. Yeah, 6 months. Then you can think about going to a live account. If you can't be profitable in a simulator for 6 months straight, you ain't going to be profitable in a live account. It is virtually impossible. I don't care what anybody tells you. So if you're profitable, we have another VIPer about to graduate out of the 6 months after this month, I think. And guess what? It's another female. How about that, everybody? How about that, everybody? And she's going to hit it because we're already halfway through and she's way up. Now all she has to do is protect her risk. If you're profitable January, February, March, April, May, and then you're red in June, you start back over to number one again. 6 months straight. Come on, egos. Let's see who can do it. And guess how many people are going to do it? If I put 10 of you right now in the VIP, you ready? 1 of you are going to do it. Think about that for a second. Not because you can't, because you physically and the demand of trading and the ego and you not listening is what's going to prevent that from happening. Flammable Forex, what time frame is best? All the VIPers in my YouTube channel right now, please answer his question. And everyone in the TikTok, what time frame is best? Put it in the chat. 123 152. If you want this bad enough, you will find a way to trade during 9 to 5. Well, 9:30 to 4. Depends on how bad you want it. Right now, you're learning, don't forget. Okay? You're learning. Thank you, all the VIPers answering all the questions. Yvonne, bingo, VIPer. The 5-minute chart is the one. That is where you will make the majority of your living on the 5 for your execution time frame. Thank you, Davion. Yes, 999. What are you, Herman Cain? Remember that guy, Ben? You're probably too young. I don't know, though. I can't tell from the profile picture. But you remember 999? That was Herman Cain when he was running for president, remember? He wanted all the tax levels to be 9%. Boo. 1 minute works for me, but I use 5 too. Damien, how many months in a row have you been consistently profitable? And please don't lie. Dad do. I didn't see your comment. Can you check Tesla yet? What do you want to know about Tesla? What do you want to know about Tesla? All right, here we go on Tesla yesterday. Here's the whip zone we marked out yesterday morning. We open in what position? We open in position 2, right? You're going to cycle out. Well, how about that again, everybody? Look, we cycled out again. 1, 2, 3. Whammo! Back to the downside. How many of you try to go long on Tesla right there? How many? Put it in the chat. That's the amateur entry right there. The professionals waiting for the short coming into the whole number. And we will teach you all of that. Right now, everyone's going, holy schmoly. That's where I try to go long. That's also the number 1 traded stock for an amateur. Is Tesla. You know why? Because they want to get rich quick, thinking because of the volatility. But what they don't factor into account is that they are going to lose as fast as they think they're going to win on that stock. Let's go, my babies. Tap it to the moon. Let's go. Let's see here. Jennifer Barnes, welcome to the VIP. Denise booked a one-on-one. Jennifer Barnes, I want to make sure you have everything here. Yes, Jay Barnes. I will tag you after this live in the VIP chat. Jennifer Barnes, please remember to read everything in the welcome message and do everything in there. Also, Jennifer, since you're a lady, I know you're going to listen, so I'm not going to have a problem. See what I'm saying, folks? I will never message you in the Discord, never a DM, and I never will friend request you, okay? But pretty soon we'll be in our new platform, so you won't have to worry about that either. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Beautiful. What other questions do we have? Richardson's, or is that Richardson's? 0129 with the Harvey. Yes, it is. Thank you. CRWD. Let's see. So currently right now on Crowdstrike, let me map out your whip zone. If you open up here on Monday, what do you think you should do up there? What do you think you should do up there? It's all about your position. What you're going to do on the trade here is a lot different than what you're going to do if it opens here or down here. Does everyone understand that? Who sees those 3 dots on the chart? Here comes another lesson, everybody. Woo! What's the question, Dad? Put it in right now. I'm going to answer it for you. I'm going to look until you put it in. Folks, your position is everything. How you're going to enter a trade is different here, here, and here. Okay? Put it in, Dad. Let's take a look, baby. The whip zone at the open is everything. Yes, Andrew. Hold on one sec. I just want to answer Dad. First of all, I love that name, Dad. Xerox. Gibbo Mids with the follow. Listen, everybody. Here it is. Do you teach how to trade stocks or buy contract? Dad, everything we teach in the VIP will get you ready to trade any commodity. Forex, futures, options, shares. You must know how to trade price action before you can do anything else, and you'll understand that once you get in there. Okay, what was I going to say? Listen, everybody, we're at 47,000. We got to get to 50,000 likes. Let's do a quick tablets, and I have something very important to tell you. Tap that screen, everybody. 2-minute tablets. Let's go. Let's go. Same thing on YouTube. Tap it out, baby. You met Herman Cain? Oh, nice. At his pizza. Very nice, Gary. You knew who I was talking about. I love that. Herman Cain. I love that guy. I think he passed away, though. God rest his soul. Tap it out. Let's go. You know why the number 1 reason everyone trades options? Put it in the chat. What's the number 1 reasons amateurs trade options? Put it in the chat. Keep tapping. Keep going, my babies. Listen to me, folks. Everyone can learn how to do this. Do never, ever sell yourself short. Never. Everyone can do this. If I can do this, anyone can do this. I'll tell you that right now. My wife will tell you, anybody. Anyone can do this. You just got to learn how to do it. It doesn't have to be from me. It could be from others out there. There's some other great traders and teachers out there, okay? But you got to learn how to do it. You owe that to yourself. You owe that to yourself first and to your family second. Stop having bad days, because when you have a bad day in the market, it trickles down to your family. It trickles down to your mood. Everything just goes awry. You feel bad about yourself. It's a horrible, horrible experience. I've been there. I get it. Okay? But you got to learn how to do this, folks. You got to learn. It's a skill. To trade is a skill. I promise you that. He owned Godfather's Pizza. Yep. Just got to learn because you can lose it. You got it, Kabashi. The market, we call her Miss Market. She will rip your account apart if you don't learn how to do this properly. Miss Market doesn't care about our problems, okay? She's going to be there every day, whether we like it or not, okay? You got it, Kobashi. Who else we got? CRJ, I had 3 important mentors. I learned from each of them, and then I molded it into my own. How do you keep emotions in check? Get good at trading. So what you have to do, Pincenti, great question, excellent question. You have to become a great loser. You have to know how to lose in the market properly, because then what's going to happen? Every day when you go to trade now, knowing how to lose properly, you're going to have confidence. So when you do lose, it'll be small. So you can make that back up possibly on your next trade, all right? The reason we have big emotions in trading is because we don't have good risk management, and we lose so big, we know we're not going to be able to rebound and get that back. B.Y. Young, you tell me. These are 3 spots you can open on Monday, right? Your state of your stock is neutral. That's not going to change coming into Monday. What are you going to do if it opens here, here, or there? To learn that, you'll learn that in the VIP. CRJ with the lightning. Tico Beto. I have a professional broker I trade with a company. Loan. That I have an NDA with. How do you see next week? All right, MLZSCH. How do I see next week? Listen, we don't care. We could care less. We don't look into the future and say, look, let's pull up the SPY. An amateur all weekend is going to do this. Ready? This is what an amateur is going to do. They're going to go to their hourly. They're going to start drawing their trend lines. Okay? Okay. We get above here. You're going to do all that garbage. We don't care. You know when I'm going to look at the market? Monday morning at 8:20 a.m. when I go live. That's when I look at the market. I could care less what the market's going to do. I don't care if this thing goes up or down. I don't care. My long-term investments, I know, are going to be just fine. Day traders, you don't care what the market's going to do that day. All you're worried about is setups, 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 setups. Keep saying it, everybody. You're a setup trader. You look for the A+ setup. You wait on your hands like this. You don't, and you wait for the A+ setup. You just wait, and then you trade. We don't care which way it's going. Stop trying to predict. I know everyone wants to be the smartest person in the room, but by trying to do that, you will lose every single day. I have watched thousands of videos on patterns and price action. Well, that's the first problem. But almost none on how to pick the right stock to use for trading. That's a good question. Sahabashish. What you want to do, traders, is you're going to pick 8 stocks, okay? And you're going to trade the same 8 stocks every single day. You're not using a scanner. Amateurs use scanners. Stop with the scanner nonsense, okay? Most of you that use scanners are trading penny stocks, number 1. All right? No, you have to know how your stocks react all the time. AMD and me are married. Me and AMD are like one. It's unbelievable how well I trade that stock. Okay? You have to know the characteristics of your stuff. You can't hop around from RGTI, Crowdstrike, Baba, AMD, Tesla, a penny stock, a mid-cap stock, C. And you're all over the map. And you don't know how to trade a setup. So what do you think is going to happen? You're not going to win. Okay, traders? Greater Works, Eduardo, CRJ, Richardson, Davion, Candy, M. Fire Hobbs, Ozzy, Andrew, Dad Vibes, Candy, The Toad, DJ True, Lino, Powder, Zen, Jason, JL Haba, Meezy, Candy, Duco, Candy, Ryan McDonald. How is Ronald, my brother? Lino, Kiki's Sim. You were Kiki's Mon. Weren't you Kiki's Mon at one point? Davion, Scott Davis, Brad James, and everyone else, Carrie. And the first gifter of the day, Jared. He does it again. Jared now is at 16. The second place is Davion with a 9. Remember when Davion was way ahead? Oh. Folks, listen to me. There she is, my lovely Kay Braden, another VIPer with the ice cream cone. Listen, you all can do this. I will help you. I will train you. I will coach you on how to be a good trader, a consistent trader. I'm looking at you right now, eyeball to eyeball. Just stare at me. What do you need to bring to the table? You got to bring something to the table, though. This is not going to be a one-way street. First thing I need you to bring is discipline. Okay? The next thing I need you to bring to the table is no quit attitude. It's going to take me some time to get you trained. Okay? And number 3, a positive attitude. Got it? I need you to bring into the VIP discipline, no quitting, and a positive attitude. And me and you will go to work today and get you profitable and get you consistently green in the market. That's what I'm asking you to bring to the table. Okay? The market is hard. It is going to test you really hard, the market. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done mentally. Me teaching you price action won't be that hard. But can you withstand what I'm going to teach you? That's the question. Danielle, TX Realtor with the money gun. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. We will be back on tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. because tomorrow we're going to set up the whip zone for Monday. And that's where we're going to get into the more meat and potatoes. 2007, 1966, My Love with the Rose, Danielle with the hand hard. Make sure you follow us so you know when we go live. I love you all. I believe in each and every one of you. Now it's time to go get it. Go get what you want, baby. Go get it. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. I love you. This is what you got to bring right here. Whoop, whoop. Smiley face. Hello, Grandpa. How are you? Unless they're Nancy Pelosi. That was funny. Nobody sees next week unless they're Nancy Pelosi. That was funny.